What is going on today? YouTube got kind of a special video for you. We don't really make videos on the truck and everything like that, but today is a special kind of video because we are gonna be dropping the truck off at the shop. Something's kind of up with it. So let me give you kind of the rundown. I got in the truck this morning to go get my X3 and Kyle's trailer, as you guys can see here. We got Kyle's truck and Kyle's trailer with my X3 on it. We got to put the X3 in the garage back there, and I was going to bring it home to, you know, ride and rip around here. But I go get in the truck, and as I'm headed out, I get a check engine light. The truck starts bogging down pretty bad. I can't go over like 50, 55. Real bad scenario. So I turn around, come back home, go get the Subaru, take it all the way to Kyle's house. Kyle so graciously lent me his truck and trailer for today. And luckily, he was able to lend me his truck until the morning. So what we're gonna do is unload this X3, load the truck up onto the trailer right there, and take it to the shop in the morning. Now, this has probably been a long time coming because the truck has not been doing so well recently. It's had the power steering fluid leaking a lot, and it's just been low on power, and it's been making me think, and we're gonna talk about that later, as you guys might read by the title. It's just making me think about a lot of things and what I need right now in my life versus what I want. We're gonna talk about that here in a little while, but first we gotta get this X3 unloaded. We gotta load up the truck, gotta back the trailer into the driveway so neighbors don't complain. I hate to make this kind of video of me like making a sob story about the truck and everything like that, but you guys are invested in it, and I love that you guys love this truck too. And I do want to get your guys' opinion on the things that I do in my life because you guys are watching it. So let's get this X3 unloaded first, and then we'll talk some more later. All right, now that we got this thing all cozy in here, this thing fits honestly perfect. Ryan's actually leaving this weekend, and so I'll have a little bit more room to put both the toys, the E30 and the X3. So now we got to get the truck up and on the trailer, so it should be fun. Ryan, what do you think, bud?
She's back.
Just in time for me to sell the Ranger, right? All right, well, I'm gonna get this thing tied down. We'll hop in the truck, get it all backed in the driveway so Karen doesn't get mad, and then we'll take it to the shop in the morning. I'm kind of sad right now. Ryan, you had a fart cannon. Why do you have a fart cannon? Well, we got it all loaded up, strapped down front and rear. Gotta put these ramps up real quick, but we have it all loaded up. We gotta roll up the windows before it storms. It's about to throw down. But it's getting pretty windy, but we'll head out to the shop tomorrow because I know my boy Carter's gonna have his work cut out for them for this one. So then we'll talk about what might happen, what might go down. So stay tuned and get ready to comment what your opinion is. Well, good morning, guys. It's the next day. It's time to take the truck in. So before we go and drop this truck off, I did want to come on here and talk to you guys a little bit about what I need to end up doing with it. Now, this is probably gonna be a several $1,000 job for this truck. Probably gonna do injectors, fuel filter, some fuel system stuff, and PCM replacement. So I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about what I should do about a truck. Now, as you guys know, I do YouTube. You know, I have the side-by-side, I have pit bikes, I go dirt bike riding every single weekend. riding side by sides every weekend. And recently, the truck's been struggling to pull the X3. It's been struggling to pull a car trailer. It's been struggling just to drive in general. And it seems as if the repairs are just getting more and more expensive and more common. So I wanted to get your guys' opinion on whether or not I should either sell the truck and, you know, put that as a down payment on a newer truck, or trade the truck for, you know, a different truck. I know you guys are probably thinking, Miller, that's your grandpa's truck. You got to keep it forever. But the thing is I think I'd kick myself if I was missing out on content and I was missing out on life because of this truck. And I think he would rather me have more fun and get more out of life than to keep his truck around. So, but then again, I'm at the point, I'm like, this truck's a freaking gem. It's a diamond in the rough. It's you know, it's a freaking such a rare truck because of the low miles and how good it looks and the condition it's in. So I do want to keep it really, really bad, but I'm just torn. So I need you guys' help. I don't really want to sell it, but I don't really want to keep putting money into it and it not being able to do the daily things that I need to do. It's not the best daily truck. It's not the best workhorse. Yeah, it's a 7.3 to last forever, but it ain't getting there fast. So just let me know what you guys think. I really want to hear your guys' opinion on it, because that's important to me and this channel. So we're gonna keep heading over to CJ's house. He does all my work on the diesels and stuff, so hopefully get a diag run and immediately get that power steering line fixed because that's been leaking forever. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how the day turns out. Just let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. I guess let's just keep on trucking and see you guys when we get there. Just got to the shop right here. Man, it is gonna be weird. And it's gonna kind of suck not to have a truck, but we gotta get this thing unloaded and get it sitting over there. That way he can get worked on it, he can get started on it. That way we can get this thing back sooner than later. Alright guys, so I'm going to tell you a little update before I end off the video. So I got a text from Carter. It's been about a week since I dropped the truck off. I've been struggling not being able to take the X3 anywhere and make some videos with it, but it's been okay. These things come and go. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about what the diagnostics are looking like for the 7.3. So I'm reading this off my phone. He texted me earlier. So he said the diagnostic is done. The ICP sensor was bad. So we're doing that. We're cleaning the fuel filter. We're, you know, tuning everything up, making sure it's going to run top. And then we're also going to install a TS chip, which is going to be a better tune than the Edge programmer I have in my truck now, and probably do a gauge pod cluster. That way I can read all the right temperatures, and I'm gonna hit up 2 companies about injectors. So I think once I have the new sensor, the fuel filter cleaned out, the right tunes, the right kind of tunes, and the and hopefully the gauge pods to monitor all my temperatures and everything like that, it's gonna run a lot better. So I'm hoping it's running a lot better. It's not as big of a job as I thought it was gonna be because it was just gonna be disastrous. So I still might list it, depending on what you guys say. I mean, I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna drive it really hard. Kyle actually told me about one of his friends. He didn't drive his truck hard, you know, but he actually said his buddy had the same issues I was having. It was just slow, running sluggish because he'd never driven hard. Said he loaded up a skid steer on the back of a gooseneck and drove it around 485, which is like the major highway around me, and literally just to the floor the whole way, and like went like 2 times around it and literally got it running better just by driving it really hard. So might have to make it scoot every now and then, just, you know, just to make sure it's clean. So guys, if you would leave a like and a comment, please tell me what you guys think. I might end up just, you know, trading it for a newer gasser or around a 2010 2011 Duramax or like a high mileage 6.7. So you guys just let me know what you guys think. Let me know your opinion. I love the 7.3, but it is just I just need something that I know I can hop in, drive across the state, and just be totally fine. So if you guys would leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. If you have any listings or if you want to buy it and, you know, throw me a crazy offer, I might take you up on it. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Hopefully it'll be a better video of getting the truck back, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great week. Subscribe. We're almost to 100,000 subscribers, and I'll see you guys next time.